Trump's parade?
Trump's birthday/military parade is being described by many as incredibly humiliating for him, and saying that internationally he may have humiliated America by having it. And that is the No King's Day protests were reportedly one of the largest mass protests in American history, with many openly mocking the Trump administration for trying to claim that 250,000 people went to his parade. Right in there, you have people asking, what did he expect? He has the lowest approval rating in history for a president at this point. People saying that Trump's parade was so empty and boring and quiet that you could literally hear the wheels on the Sherman tank squeaking. On the note of boredom, the birthday boy was apparently not immune. I mean, it looked like he practically fell asleep several times. And then in addition to that, you had many people saying that it appeared that our soldiers were unable to march in lockstep, with many, especially internationally, pointing to other countries compared to us. I mean, this is China, for example. And you had Russians online mocking us, saying what Trump imagined his parade would be versus what it was. Right, then also with this, we've seen a debate playing out amongst veterans who say, you know, we're trained to march, so these soldiers intentionally did it poorly. With that actually being a talking point that both sides are using, but with different objectives, of course. Though there's also, as you had other veterans saying, that the US military doesn't have ceremonial marching units, so this was gonna look like what? Right?
Really bad.
So with all the protests going on across the country as we speak, this is Trump's birthday military parade event crowd size. This is the turnout. Now here's a video of the extremely low turnout for Trump's birthday military parade thing that he's throwing today. I'm gonna turn to the left, and again, the park is mostly empty. This is the crowd size for the protest that I went to. This is my footage in San Francisco today, like literally just a few hours ago. It goes all the way down the street. And I'm towards the front, so the back is like this times 3. This is also today from, I believe, New York City. So many people, oh my God, this is insane. The whole street is just flooded. And this is from San Diego today, I believe. So many people turned out, much more than Trump's birthday parade. God, so many people.
As one outlet wrote, President Donald Trump held a hideously expensive military parade in Washington, D.C. on his birthday. The spectacle was billed as honoring the U.S. Army's 250th birthday. In reality, the event was just one part of the Trump administration's vast billion-dollar government effort to make the leader feel good about himself. The made-for-TV military parade looked expensive, but not necessarily impressive. One thing that also really stuck out to me:
special thanks to our sponsor, UFC.
The role of corporate America and how capitalism is intrinsically linked with fascism. And speaking of the UFC, in November of 2024, after UFC CEO Dana White gave a speech with Trump taking the presidency once more, he said on the record to The New Yorker, quote, "I'm never effing doing this again," about his involvement in politics. Quote, "I want nothing to do with this blank. It's gross. It's disgusting. I want nothing to do with politics." And yet here he is as a sponsor. Go figure. One thing that always also sticks out to me is the fact that Dana White was on video striking his wife multiple times. Donald Trump allegedly R-worded his ex-wife. She later rescinded that claim, though many do believe that it was true. And on top of that, he has been accused of SA by over 20 women. Abusers will always protect abusers. Always. However, on the sponsors front, here is who is presented on the official page, which is located at america250.org. Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Coca-Cola, Walmart, BNY, Goldman Sachs, Oracle, Lockheed Martin, the UFC, Coinbase, Palantir, Exeger, Form Energy, another crappy Dana White company, and Scott's Miracle-Gro.
Oh my God. This is like, I'm not libbed up enough to be like, oh, this is like North Korea, but like low key, this is like North Korea, bro. Like straight up. Oh, we're showing the world our military prowess by what? Through the street? Shut the Special thanks to our sponsor, Coinbase.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Coinbase.
No. Bro. Brother. Are you kidding me? Brother, we are so cooked. It's over. Pack it up. Country's done. Country's done, dude. The country is done. Coinbase, sponsor of the Valorant Championship and also the U.S. military parade. Dude, this is such a clown show. Oh my God, this is such a spectacular clown show. Coinbase sponsored Ludwig and also the U.S. military parade. Uniformed troops pushing Dana White's energy. A soldier in uniform is handing out free cans of Form Energy, an American 250 sponsor, co-owned by Dana White. A rep from the company was taking a selfie with a soldier handing the products out. We're so cooked. This is the most cooked country.
So don't give me this, oh, we're staying out of politics. I hate politics. I'm not a fan of politics. You are embedded in it. And after giving that quote, you have hosted Donald Trump and done the whole walk of shame to the front row seats of a UFC event at least 3 times. So don't my leg and tell me it's raining. And that Form Energy that members of the armed forces passed out is Dana White's company. Think of it like if Monster Energy bottle rebranded it and sold it. That is what Dana White's company is. Is it surprising at all that a lot of these companies are becoming advertisers to Trump? No. Is it surprising that Lockheed Martin is on the list? Absolutely not. They are in defense. So no, that is not surprising in the slightest. Scott's Miracle-Gro, a bit surprising, though we have done stories on this in the past and how it may be linked to pesticides and how it can really, really hurt one's own health. Palantir, not surprising in the slightest. They want to control and monitor our everyday lives, which they are already doing, especially as Tim Dillon brought to our attention, and we did a piece on it last week, in the Middle East. They're only going to be doing it stateside as well. Walmart, not surprising. Super right wing. I mean, hedge fund companies, not surprising. Oracle also wants to get into buying TikTok. So none of this is surprising. The most disgusting of all is how Coinbase was announced, as a sponsor, because he is the crypto president. And as Democracy Now! Has brought to our attention, along with a few other outlets, the corruption is out in the open because the best way for him to continue his corruption-like practices is by using cryptocurrency. They're doing it, and they will continue doing it. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.